And the reason that this existed, if you're a certain age, you probably already know this, but I didn't know this, is that during World War II, the US military was afraid of losing Hawaii to the Japanese. The Battle of Midway was very contentious, and they actually thought that the Japanese might invade Hawaii and then actually have access to all of the currency, the American currency, that was in Hawaii. And so what the US government did was take some of these old silver certificates, which look just like dollar bills, and then they printed Hawaii on there, on the front and on the backs, so that they became Hawaiian notes. So they exchanged everyone's money in Hawaii with these notes. And the thought was, if the Japanese did take over Hawaii, if the Japanese then confiscated all the money and had all this American money, well, it would be this money. It would be the Hawaiian banknotes here. And the government could just say, hey, those are not valid anymore. They're easy to identify. We just won't honor them. And so our enemies in World War II wouldn't have actual U.S. currency. And so this was a good way for the economy to stay alive and for Hawaiians to kind of keep doing their transactions and their savings and keep accounting of what they had without interruption, without actually having to change kind of their routine or even really have something obvious in their hands that wasn't an American dollar. But in case Hawaii did fall to the Japanese or other World War II enemies, I guess, it would just be easy to turn off their currency, turn off the switch on these Hawaiian banknotes, and not end up having that pollute the rest of the monetary system. So they're pretty interesting. This one is in not great shape. Obviously, like I said, I paid $28 from a collector on this. It's pretty worn. It is definitely very yellowed. It has definitely changed hands sometimes, but it's generally all there. No real big chunks missing, some little edging missing here, and obviously crumpled, folded many times. You can get some of these in much better condition, but the price is going to go up here. But I just thought it was a neat piece of American history that I didn't know about that totally makes a lot of sense. But it's kind of like those small nuances of war that you don't really think about. You kind of think of the big battles, the big strategic stuff, and sometimes the little logistical planning stuff is just as important, something to remember. So for the Hawaiians out there, I wonder if you knew this.